Right, to start off this morning, you may be asking yourself, why on earth am I fiddling with the coolant expansion tank and messing about with the alarm siren again? Well, I'll tell you something. In the last video, the connections that I cleaned was for the battery. Now I didn't understand how these things work, but essentially that battery is a backup battery. So the alarm should continue ringing even after the battery has been disconnected. So there is no way. Hiya. Sorry, apologies for that. I just had somebody come on the driveway for charity work. Yeah, so basically when the battery is disconnected, there's no way that the alarm should silence. It should continue ringing because that backup battery should come into its own. And there's two possible issues there could be with that battery. One, this car's been standing for a couple of years. It's just not charged enough, and running on the driveway hasn't charged it up enough to be able to ring at all. I mean, I've been told by somebody who actually worked at Rover, it should ring continuously for a couple of days if it was fully charged 100%. Like basically it'd be 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. I believe that's how the siren works. But it doesn't come on at all, and that could be because it's dead. It's I think it's a nickel, well, these old nickel batteries, 7.2 volt batteries. You've seen the battery pack. I showed you it when I did the other video. I didn't test it. I'm gonna have to take it out the connector and test it, but it might well show that there's no continuity, which is I suspect the problem. So the battery pack's at fault. Now there's two things. You can get these 7.2 volt alarm batteries, and a lot of people have swapped them and put new ones in, but I need to do some measurements of the actual, like there's a little block that they sit in. So unless it's small, unless it's not bigger than that, it won't fit. It has to be around that size. So I'm gonna have to have a look around eBay to see if I could get a battery pack. Otherwise, I don't have to have one in there. What I'm going to do today is I'm just going to remove it, take the dimensions with a measuring tape, and I'm going to put some silicone around the sides, because apparently that is a good cure to stop water getting in. It's a bad fault with these. Only the facelifted models have these sirens. Now I believe that you can get these sirens. I mean, there are a couple of brand new ones on eBay if you want to pay about 60 quid for one. But the truth is, this is exactly the same siren, almost identical to the BMW E38 alarm siren. Yeah. The only thing is the BMW one's got a tag at the bottom, but I just want to clear that up. So I'm going to remove it today, take the battery pack out, test it, and then put some of my lovely silicone around it. Just remove the battery so it won't have a battery. So to all the car thieves out there, you can just silence my alarm by just disconnecting my battery. And to be fair, I don't mind this system. At least I know I can silence it instead of it going on and on, just in case there's something wrong with the fob. That would really be a problem. Then I'd have to put some ear defenders on and disconnect that. Ugh. Right, I'm going to disconnect this, so when I reconnect the battery, the alarm doesn't go off. And that's why it went off last time I tried this a couple of days ago, because obviously there's no ignition on. You've been messing with the battery, and the alarm's like, oh, hold on, this switch is open. Better put the siren on. Every time I put the car cover out, it blows back into the original shape with this wind. Yeah, so basically you'd have a little BMW logo at the back here, but yeah, it's absolutely identical. So we're just going to put some silicone. I mean, you can imagine how water would actually get in that gap, and it's quite true actually. It's not really, there is a seal there, but it's not a very good one. But I think we found the problem about why this alarm randomly goes off. So that, yeah, it is a common fault apparently. It has been said on many forums. I don't know why I didn't look into this. I always assumed the problem was the interior alarm, but then this is a lesson. Whatever somebody thinks, don't go with it. You can listen, take it in, but you've got to have your own mindset about what the problem could be. So yeah, definitely. I think I could put some rust killer on this strap, just a little bit. Now, there's something interesting, and I don't want to speak too soon, but yes, I've been playing with water and the electrics are on, I know. But that's been on for about an hour or so now while I've been working. I know the ABS light is still on. Obviously, the ABS, the SRS bag. Interestingly, the hazard warning lights, yeah, they haven't come on. Why have they not come on? Is it because I messed with the relays again, like I said? Or, and this is my theory, when the alarm goes off and the siren goes off, if the siren is actually active, the alarm system is properly active and it's not because of water and it's going off when the engine's running, the hazard warning lights will turn on as well. Now, do you not think that the hazard warning lights going on and off randomly, that was because of a waterlogged sounder? It's very possible, isn't it? I am sensing that that could be the reason. We'll just see how it goes and see if it comes about again. But yeah, interesting.